So basically the book I read this week was Stargirl, and it brought back a lot of memories in high school and kind of the things that go on and how it's really similar today and that sort of thing. Sorry, I'm reading from a script that I had written so I don't forget anything. It's kind of weird, and normally I would just kind of go off the cusp, but there were just some things I didn't want to forget. So, anyways, I was really interested in the journey that she went through and everything. That was something that was really something I could relate to, and I think a lot of people can relate to. I like how it came full circle at the end. She was who she was at the beginning. She kind of changed a little bit throughout the story, and she kind of went back to being who she was, and I think, so I really enjoyed the book a lot. It was really something that I think students can relate to. The characters were very genuine and real. It was something that I looked forward to finishing as quickly as possible, to be honest. So at any rate, I think that what I really took away from the book is that I kind of did some research, and I'm going to get this a little bit closer so I can get it, because this stuff is kind of important. Basically, I did some research and found out that there's literally a bunch of Stargirl societies that have spawned off, and I think that is really kind of cool, but I'm going to read you a little bit about them. So, here we go, and I apologize for reading from a script. So, basically, the Stargirl Society was a project developed by high school juniors in Ohio, and many individualistic middle school girls gave up their creative spirit, and conformed due to peer pressure in 6th through 8th grade. And that's kind of what they were, what they were focused on, the grades and everything. So the high school mentors, they had planned after school meetings and focused on peer pressure and relationships and bullying and basically things like that, how the media impacts it, and, kind of doing community service at the same time. And I'm always a big fan of service projects, and kind of becoming involved in the community is something that I find to be always important. So, basically they have different activities that they do. The inner beauty pageant, and they have discussions and Star Women interviews, and they do a Star Wars, yeah, that's where my mind usually is. The Stargirl High Ropes Retreat, and designing service learning projects. As high school mentors, they try to be good role models and that sort of thing, and promote the value of individualism and provide strategies and support. So, and as creative high school girls, they struggle with peer pressure just like everybody else does, and somehow survived middle school with their creativity intact, which is obviously important and something that should be encouraged in kids, I think. They meet once or twice a month and address issues described, like I just talked about, through hands-on service projects and discussions. They're very communication-oriented. A mentorship relationship is established, providing support to the middle school girls. Activities are tied to literary works, and all the participants read Stargirl, and examples from the book are used as discussion starters. A Stargirl library is under construction, which I think is pretty cool. And examples from the book are used as discussion starters, as I said. They use role models such as Joe from Little Women. They don't really go into much detail about that. Sharing experiences definitely has an impact because it's something that people can relate to. It makes it a lot easier to go through situations like this and have somebody to relate to, especially in high school. It's obviously something that people struggle through and don't always make it through, to be honest. And I think that's something, it's nice to see it highlighted and talked about. So, the experiences, service learning is obviously important again. This is pretty cool. The Stargirl Society was awarded first place at the International Future Problem Solving Bowl and published in their Community Problem Solving book. It was highlighted in Time magazine for Kids and Publishers Weekly. So, I mean, they're getting national recognition and almost international recognition, too. So, I think that is really cool. As Jerry Spinelli, the author, has obviously had a huge impact on a lot of people. And it's nice to see a book having such an impact on students and being able to make something out of it and kind of not only learning something, but moving forward and doing something with it rather than just reading it and being, throwing it away. So, basically other schools can start their own program. They have a Facebook page. There's a Stargirl manual, which can be acquired by emailing, and I can give you that email if you're at all interested. I don't want to say it and put it on YouTube. So at any rate, that is what I really got out of Stargirl. It was really, it's nice, and it was good to see. I'm rambling now, sorry. But it's really nice to see all of that. It's definitely something that I experienced in high school, and I see kids experience pretty often. It's great to see somebody continue to be themselves and learn from it, and have everybody else learn from it too. I really like Stargirl a lot.